Artwork, critiques, Photoshop files, and reference sheets are all available on my Patreon. Well, good afternoon, my pirates doubloons. You're all treasure round here. Welcome along. My name is Mikey, and you're listening in to episode 124 of Draw With Mikey. I hope you're doing bloody well. Guys, you've got me a little bit kind of sleepy yawny at the moment. It is the afternoon in England, but I've just had one of those tactical 20-minute naps. I am definitely coming to life, but sometimes I find myself gasping for air before I thought I'd actually sit down and record today's episode, because I have been busy trying to solve computer issues. I've put in a new graphics card. People on Twitch bought me a new Elgato card that plugs inside the computer this time. It's fucking amazing. The new graphics card has not solved all the issues, but I do now have, not that you can see, but I'm now looking at 3 screens running all together. That's fucking amazing. And the studio is nearly there. But for those of you not in the know, hello and welcome. This is the super casual midweek rambling series. I'm drawing whatever in the sketchbook or getting any artistic ideas out of the way on the tablet and stuff and ting. Maybe you guys are doing your own artwork in the background as well, and it's my opportunity, of course, to touch bases with you guys by reading through the comment section. So if you guys have anything you want to ask, say, feedback, anything, nothing's off the table, it's all cool around here, get yourself in the comment section below, and with any luck, I'll be reading it out next time around. And of course, I'm hopefully going to come to, oh my god, I'm having a big yawn. Ooh, I'm hopefully going to be coming to life during this episode, because reading your comments does help. I've got myself a massive big mug of Yorkshire tea right here. Let's have a sip. Oh, that reminds me, I've got my Fotboy Instagram account now. So Instagram at Mikey on Tour. If you want to see like the wilder side of Mikey, it's literally just pictures of me with tea bags and drinking tea. But, you know, the future is now. And guys, my question for you guys for this particular episode, thank you so much guys for being my internet and helping me learn stuff. But WoW Classic is out. It's taken the world by storm. Everybody's waiting in a server queue times. It's fantastic. I've actually never played WoW. I've never gotten into a MMORPG, massively multiplayer online RPG game, because I think if an RPG also came with a social life, then I truly would never leave the house or get any actual artwork done ever again. That would be the end of me. I'm super tempted, but I haven't quite done it yet. But I have been kind of keeping a half eye on the WoW Classic relaunch. There we go. So guys, what are your top favourite free role-playing games? They can be online or offline. They can be past, present, or future, i.e. hype that you're expecting, or games that you've loved classically. Final Fantasy VIII has also been remastered and just been released, so it is exciting times for the old schoolers like me. But guys, what are your top 3? And ideally why? Very, very briefly, of course. Like, what is the punchy thing about them? Because I will be adding it to a long list and, of course, hopefully eventually playing them on my live streams. Thank you so much, guys. But yeah, what's going on in that RPG world for you guys? As for WoW, I have been asking you in previous episodes for the best waifus in the World of Warcraft, and husbandos, both are welcome. And I've obviously compiled a little bit of a list, so thank you very much, guys. And in the background of today's episode, I'm just trying to get my head around the Jaina... Wait, how do you say this? Jaina Proudmoore pictures. And again, because I know nothing about WoW, she looks like she's a harbour master or an admiral of a fleet with a kind of ice staff, ice wand. I don't know. But I've been looking at lots of images of her, and World of Warcraft, I've not seen much in that kind of game taken over to anime artwork. It doesn't seem to super lend itself towards anime, which is actually what makes it really fun to do so. However, at the moment, in the background, you're probably going to notice I'm just getting my head around different ways of sketching out this character, messing around a little bit with grayscale and values, and then trying to do some line work on top. And then at the end, I just kind of settle into a piece where I'm mostly just playing around with very blue tones and washed colours and a little bit of shadow and highlight, just to kind of get a feel for the character. Just lots of different Photoshop sketches that I'm putting together at the moment. By the way, guys, what artwork, projects or things are you working on? Do let me know. Do share. Come on, guys, do share. Actually, let me just sip this again. I'm really liking that taste of tea. I have no idea if it will pick up on a microphone, but you might very vaguely in the background hear the delicious sound of somebody with a saw cutting stone. So there's lots of building works and things going on all around this place. Oh my god, and there's a water leak next door at the neighbours, so the ground's really wet. Oh, let's not even go into this. So basically, sorry, ramble aside, I've got a new setup. It's coming along. I still am working towards getting a brand new PC, but at the moment I can do video game streams again. I'm just genuinely not sure if I can do art live streams again, because OBS is still, everything in general is still getting really, really laggy when I try to run everything all at once. I have rambled. I'm so sorry. It's just because I'm waking up, guys. Did I say this is an unedited swear word alert, spoiler alert kind of show? Let's get into the comment section. Let's see what's going on with you guys. Depressed and Dank says, video gets age restricted. Mikey, let's do it again. Oh yeah, guys. So, oh my god, I'm so sorry. I was in such like a mood last week. YouTube, I did a fan art of Tatsumaki and YouTube age restricted it. So I re-uploaded it and YouTube age restricted it again. Fuck you, YouTube, you know the score. However, and don't worry, I'm not an absolute hater in life. I thought, right, seeing as YouTube didn't like Tatsumaki, I'm not really the kind of guy to, change my ways and look to the future. I just drew Tatsumaki a load more in the last DWM, so that's probably what you're going to hear some comments on. Thank you so much for following along and all the support, guys, by the way. Mundo Zelda says, YouTube restricts video. Mikey, that wasn't even my most lascivious draw. Oh my god, that got 525 likes? Holy shit. It sucks nowadays, but YouTube prefers channels that are family friendly, says somebody. Frankie! Oh, right, you've got, Frankie from One Punch Man. Sorry, I was just reading some Japanese there. Enlamatrix1, or Enlametri, says, YouTube, age restricts Tatsumaki video. Mikey. Oh, so this is your weakness. Yeah, basically that's just, I'm very much a guy who's going to cut off his nose to spite his face. Dank Lulu says, age restricted. Ha! I've been 18 since I was 12. Oh no! You're playing for system. And that was about a decade and a half ago. And somehow I'm still mentally 12. Oh my god, same energy. Aju Saputara Ni, have I said that correctly, dude? Says, Mikey, how could they age restrict it? Also, Mikey, let's make some more Tatsumaki than before. Yeah, guys, absolutely. That was basically the vibe. If any of you guys are curious, last episode. So, I can see loads of these. Guys, thank you so much for the support, or just all the Tatsumaki stuff. I'll tell you what I'm going to do, guys. It's been a while since I've mixed up the order of these comments. Oh my god! There was over 645 comments. 647, I should say. Last episode. Thank you so much, everybody, for getting involved. That's quite a lot of comments. I'm going to actually mix up the order really quickly, because sometimes we have a lot of regulars floating to the top, and I do want to kind of, connect with you guys and touch bases as much as possible. So if I flick it this way, but then scroll to the bottom and work up. Excellent. Core Bear says, we've been blessed by more art, Mikey. Also, maybe I shouldn't ask, but someone like Yue from Air Fureta Shokugyo de Sekai Saikyo, commonplace to the world's strongest, if you weren't aware, would be great to see. Core Bear. Hello there. Thank you very much for the suggestion. I'm assuming that's for a fan art for somebody to draw in the future. Remember, guys, if you've not reached forward and told me your 3 favourite RPGs, do so now. Coffee Hirokoyo says, Dear Mikey, hello there, Coffee. I'm a self-published manga artist from a tiny-ass town. Oh, dude, nice one. If you can't tell from my username, I'm a huge coffee addict. Well, mate, come on, leave it alone. Get yourself on that tea. Come on. The tea's here for you. Actually, I'm kidding. I drink coffee as well. However, recent stomach issues have decided that I need to chill with drinking so much coffee. Oh my god, get on the tea, get on the tea. You always drink tea, you say. What's your favourite flavours of tea? Oh my god. Sorry, I'm preempting your entire sentence. Yeah, dude, I'm currently drinking a great big mug full of Yorkshire tea. Yorkshire tea is my favourite brand of tea. My second favourite brand is PG Tips Tea Bags Pyramid Blend. And my least favourite is probably Tetley tea. Tetley tea is disgusting. If you like Tetley tea, you're wrong, and just unsubscribe right now, because I don't need people like that in my life. Frederic Ramussen says, oh, by the way, Coffee, I hope you get well soon. Frederic Ramussen says, I also get really irritated when my friends fall for tricks and stuff. Oh my god, yeah, we were talking about this, con men and magicians and stuff last episode. And I just stand there like, how can you not see that this is fake? Dude, same, Frederic. It really annoys me when that happens. Oh, man, yeah. And again, I don't mind magicians and street magicians and stuff and, fool me, because it's like, okay, I understand that they're going to trick me, and that's the entertainment. It's when they they're like pretending to do it because of psychology, but they're still doing just street magic tricks. That's the facade, that extra layer where I'm just like, fuck you, I don't trust you, I don't like you. just as bad as people who used to dress up as boiler men in the 90s and rob old ladies of all of their valuables. But we've been down that one thing as well. Oh my God, you know what? Randomly, I was just talking to a lady who works in a nursing home where my mum is. And nursing is a proper care home, to be fair. And she's done all sorts of stuff like investigating people with brain and disorders. And she used to work in a prison. And she said that she had an appointment to do like an assessment with a dude there. And everybody else in the prison, because they knew he was like a robber, and everybody else knew in the prison found out that he'd actually gone to prison for robbing an old lady, as opposed to just, a random couple of people, I guess. And they beat the shit out of him, and he was in ICU. So always good to know. What goes around comes around. If you're mugging old ladies, you're going to get what's coming. Wait, why am I making this such a big deal? Guys, maybe this is just my attitude when I'm just coming up for a nap. I'm certainly a bit sore about life. I don't know why. Things are going pretty hokey dokey from my perspective, so I can't actually complain. Guys, I cannot complain. We're getting stuff done. I've got a few kinks in the work, but we're ironing them out. Going to get the computer stuff sorted. Going to be going to TwitchCon. We're going to be... am I still going to Japan? Oh my God. Yeah, maybe for a week. And yeah. Hullabaloo. Things are good. How are you? Yeah, I don't know why I was in such a funk then. I was just getting really angry at people being mean to old ladies. Dimitri Papadopoulos says, Saitama thought about telling her that she would one day grow to look like her sister, but then he found out she is the older one. Indeed, guys, Tatsumaki is 28, even though YouTube will ban the video anyway. Hexadexa Splitter 2017, oh my God, your name, says, can you draw a female Saiyan? Female Saiyan doesn't excite me as much as the idea of doing Bulma. Oh, female Trunks, maybe. That could be an interesting design. And, of course, the androids. I've got, requests to do the androids from Dragon Ball so many times, but I'm still totally down for it. Samantha Grevena says, we would just throw a rock and see how many throws it took to get to the end. But if you throw out the last one, then you throw again. Oh, so I was asking you guys about that mysterious playground thing that girls used to play, where it's a load of squares in a line with random numbers, and then there's two squares next to each other, and then there's a semicircle at the end, and then girls would hopscotch into them. Wait, was it called hopscotch? And then girls would skipping rope in and out of them and stuff? What were you guys up to? There must have been, you can't just tell me it was random, there must have been some secret knowledge. Are you just telling me it's random because that's the girl's code? Never tell the men, never tell the boys. Come on, you got to share with Mikey. This is an open situation here. Gory Gorillamon says, hey Mikey, hello GGG. I'm not sure exactly, but Draw With Mikey series is the best thing to have open in the background whilst I do my own drawings. Hey man, I'm really glad to hear that. So I'm honestly getting a little bit pissed at how short they are. It's like you don't want me to draw any more than an hour. What am I supposed to open now? Pornhub. Dude, basically... I always do wonder, shall we make these a little bit longer or should I do them more than once a week? Because every now and then we get really popular episodes. So I guess last week was really popular. We got loads of comments, but it always calms down. I draw something because I'm not really drawing to impress when it comes to the Draw With Mikey episodes. Sometimes we come up with a little bit of gold, but mostly it's all about me just sharing my own drawing process. Sometimes it's nice, but a lot of the times it's really raw and rough. So, it gets less clicks and it's less interesting. That's absolutely fine. It's not an issue. So then, the comments go down as well. So I don't know if, there is enough interest to sustain longer videos all the time. But on ones like these, when I've got over 600 comments... Oh, okay, guys, I will speed up, don't worry. Over 600 comments to try to catch as many as possible. I do appreciate sometimes an hour might not be enough. But then again, it takes me quite a long time to render these videos as well. Gates to Iron says, can you buy a new GPU or change the thermal paste? Oh, dude, so I bought a new GPU. It is a Razer RX 570. Oh, no, Raiden RX 570. I know they're not particularly impressive. It's only 4 gigabytes. However, it is very cheap and cheerful and, pretty recommended for people who just want a working graphics card in their computer. So I'm hoping... that stopped Photoshop from crashing, which is genuinely a step in the right direction. However, I still notice it gets very laggy when I'm running OBS at the same time. So I will try a little test stream later to see if I can make it run with Photoshop. And if I can, and it looks like it's stable, I'll try a cheeky stream. A cheeky art stream. And if I can't, because it's not stable, I'll still probably stream. I'll just play Zelda Breath of the Wild. Seeing as everybody's playing WoW, I'm quite enjoying Breath of the Wild instead. 1IK says, why the hell was this in my recommended? Oh, 1IK. Welcome on in, good sir. Welcome to the Draw with Mikey. Oh, that's just reminded me. Draw with Jazza is now just called Jazza. Well, how modern. Good for you, good sir. One day I'll just be Mikey, but I'm going to do it like I'm a mumblecore rap artist, and I'm going to spell it Myki, like Mikey, all in like capital symbols. And then I'll be a DJ and we'll all be rich. Aspiring Bomber says, I think you should try doing some Azure Lane characters. It's a mobile game and the art's kind of in your style. Dude, I suspect that's the one that people have been mentioning to me a lot. But it's got like loads of different awesomely designed kind of anime waifu characters to go. But yeah, so obviously like I was mentioning, I'm trying for Jaina Proudmoore. Hey guys, I'm Jaina Proudmoore. Do you like ships? Huh? I got a stabby thing. It's an icy stabby. I'm so sorry, guys. If you guys are WoW players, have I nailed it? Is that exactly what she's like? Hey, you want a cigarette? I'm Jaina Proudmoore. I'm sorry, I got no idea where I'm going with this. But basically, yeah, I've been kind of playing around with trying to get a certain feeling and mood out of a Jaina piece. I'm sorry, I'm smiling every time I say her name. And so I'm just kind of like working with lights and blue tones. However, I'm going to just, dive also into a much more anime style, as per usual, hopefully in time for this weekend, and just kind of see what does and doesn't translate across when you kind of take a bit more of a humanoid, westernized character figure like that and try to punch it into an anime slot. We'll see. We will see. But Azure Lane, yes, I hear those designs are anime from start to finish and win. ADSJB says, I think the way you draw her cheek is a bit off at times. How dare you? What cheek? No. Feedback's welcome, dude. Because on the right, we're looking at her straight on. Excuse me, burping. So no cheeks are popping out. And on the left, we're seeing her head in an angle. So understandably, it's popping out noticeably, but then the centre sketch of her hindquarters shoved in her faces. Her cheek has bulged a little largely, as if somebody has punched her and a bump has grown. Oh my god, let's put it down to domestic abuse. My get out of jail free card for those ones is they were all really quick, rough sketches. Just because I wanted to get a load of Tatsumaki, this is me making excuses as an artist. How dare I? Thank you very much for the feedback is what I should say. But instead, my get out of jail card, just doing loads of rough, quick Tatsumaki sketches. Yeah, some of them are certainly going to look derpy, good sir. But that is the way of things. Grim Soultaker says, this is a WoW hottie. Sylvanas Windrunner. Ooh, dude, thank you very much. So we're doing Lady Proudmoore. Let's say that. Sylvanas Windrunner, somebody's definitely suggested that before. She is not the one... Wait, is she? Is she the one I'm thinking of? Is she a blood elf? And she's like got green... Wait, she wears red but has green swords or something? Yeah, I hear she's a total bae. We're probably going to hopefully be doing her soon as well. Thank you very much, Grim. And Felipe Zaus says, best Fire Emblem free houses, lolly waifus. Not for lolly ones, I don't want to go to prison. But yeah, I was also asking for Fire Emblem free houses feedback, guys, as well. Or knowledge, I should say. Lascivia, thank you very much. Also, Eldergard, Shamir, and so on. I would love to see you drawing one of them. Felipe, thank you very much for answering an earlier question. I've added that in. More knowledge for the fire. Non-Tedasto Ostadanton says, I prefer her sister Fubuki, more adult and sexy. Dude, many people do. Fubuki is on the list. I'm just pushing her back ever so slightly because of World of Warcraft being such a big trending thing at the moment. And Garrett Richardson says, the one who you're talking about is Trent Canigua. He's very cool. He did Creed and Aikida. Trent Canigua. Wait. So now I've just been reminded of Trent Reznor. So I was thinking like of the Quake soundtrack. Guys, does anybody remember the first Quake game? Trent Canigua. Dude, Garrett, let me just pop this into Google really quickly. Now I don't even need to change tabs because I've got 3 monitors, baby. Oh, yeah. Okay. Excellent artist. Excellent artist. And he's got loads of really good YouTube videos. And no, I follow this dude. Oh, yeah, no, you're absolutely right. And he's done like a lecture, some really interesting lectures about getting into art and what kind of is the samey designs that no longer impress people and stuff. Yeah, Garrett, I'm not quite sure what my question was, but your answer is definitely correct because he's an excellent dude. Alexander Nguyen says, YouTube, I fear no man, but this thing It scares me. Yes, lolly, YouTube doesn't like it. And I know why. It's because obviously there was loads of videos for like, how to put it, like, what do you call that? What do you call that thing where you live in America and then you get like a preteen child and you dress her up and put her on stage? Do it for mummy. Go on, darling. What are they called? Beauty pageants. So there's a lot of, I think there was a thing where there's a lot of young children. And by the way, in its own right, it's completely fine, sure. Like, kids like dressing up, make a pageant out of it. Unfortunately, there's also perverts. So, like, the idea of beauty pageants is a little bit gross to me in a very general sense. But, you know, I don't think it's, like, the worst thing in the world. However, so, you know, nothing against it. However, there were a lot of beauty pageant channels on YouTube or something. And then there was a lot of, like, pedophile-style chat going on in the comment section on YouTube. So, yeah, I'm sorry, I don't know why that makes me laugh. It's like, oh. So, like, yeah, I know why YouTube suddenly went, like, so mental against anything with the word lolly in it. And then loads of Club Penguin stuff got shut down for possibly being child porn. Just, fucking hell, YouTube. The way that YouTube deals with something is it overcorrects really fucking hard. And instead of doing it by using a human to double check anything, they just overcorrect really fucking hard using the algorithm, and it just fucks something else. Oh, mate, YouTube is literally just like rocking a boat from side to side violently. A little bit of water splashes in from the left, a little bit of water splashes in from the right, and all the time you're using those, like, that 2-month window you've got where YouTube's calming down again to try to make some content before some other great big conspiracy gets uncovered or some shit goes down. Anyway, I'm mumbling. Broscarf says, "Hi Mikey." Hello there, Broscarf. "I'm playing Fire Emblem Three Houses and I've almost finished my first playthrough. Oh dude, does it have replayability? I'd recommend drawing Shamir from that game, and if you wouldn't mind one Fire Emblem characters, Sonia from Fire Emblem Echoes, Shadows of Valentia. I love your stubborn attitude towards YouTube." Yeah, I know. So this is the thing, guys. One day, I promise, one day I'll be making a video that's all just like, I don't know, I've spent $10,000 on some brand new Copic markers and filled them in a swimming pool, and the last person to leave the swimming pool wins a car, and then I paid another 8 artists on Fiverr £10,000 to finish my drawing and suck my dick. Gone sexual, gone wrong. Challenge video with, like, you know, a big blurred out pixelated thumbnail to increase your likelihood of somebody clicking to actually see what the content is. One day I will try to be that type of YouTuber and that type of guy. Hey guys, how's it going? Smash that like and subscribe button. Oh my god, new art challenge. But the Mikey of right now simply doesn't like that kind of thing, okay? That's not who I am. That's not my vibe. It's just not what I'm about. Never say never. And this is not an attack on people who make those videos because they're super popular. It is smart, punchy content. And I don't blame anybody for doing it. And those people are making bank. But you know what? If I did it, I would just look at myself in the mirror and I'd probably just be like, mate, what are you doing? Come on, man. Come on. So all you get is this. All you get is like a rambling, like chilled out British series. So if you ever need like an art channel where you can come and calm down, come here. Come over here. That'll be it. If I do some advertising on YouTube, it will just be, hey guys, nothing very interesting happened here. You can just come chill out for an hour if you like. Please subscribe. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. God, I'm rambling again. Anyway, Fancy Pants says, in my country, we call it unmovable statues. And I'm referring to red light, green light. Oh, unmovable statues. I have never heard it called that. Yeah, guys, I'm asking you a lot of questions. Oh, by the way, guys, and I know that I could check myself one day, but it's more fun making you guys do it. Have we had an actual solid conclusion? Did anybody genuinely find out the difference between Excalibur and the Lady in the Lake versus the Sword in the Stone? Because every time I see a comment on it, it's a different answer to the other comment on it, if you know what I mean. Like, everybody's got like a different interpretation. Pyman9999, hail Pyman, says, it's always funny that artists that are good at illustrations have art that offend people and companies when nobody complains about my nudes and not safe for work stick figures. Where is the line drawn? What is okay and what's not? That's the thing, right? You can do a lot of alternative stuff. You can take risks and you can try stuff and you can push the envelope as long as you're not too popular. Because once enough people know you and you start to get noticed by a wider mainstream audience, then all of a sudden their opinions have to start affecting you because, oh my God, if I'm offended, then everything I think must be correct. And God forbid people have conflicting viewpoints and we just learn to live with it. So once you get quite big, that's when you have to become a little bit more mainstream, a little bit more safe. And that's the kind of stuff that just... I get it, but also it's just a fucking shame. But hey, what are you going to do? Kyrilic says, oh my God, talk about on topic. Kyrilic says, Caliburn and Excalibur are the same. Depending on where you look, Excalibur is the name which is altered the further back in history you go, be it pronunciation, language, or spelling misinterpretations. The numerous names all refer to the same weapon. Speculating here, but the Lady of the Lake was thought to be the one who provides Arthur Excalibur and bestows Merlin's enchantment in exchange for a favour. Oh my God, is Merlin more of a warlock than he is a wizard in that case, circa D&D? While there are many interpretations, many refer to the second Lady of the Lake. There's two ladies of the lake. There's two bitches of the lake. My brain's not ready to deal with that. Oh my God, two ladies. Oh, okay. I'm just thinking about all the hassle like Arthur has to go through. Which one's the side lady and which one's the main? Anyway, the Lady of Lake Nimue, after the first, is beheaded, saying that she may have been the one to kill Arthur. I'm not ready for this knowledge. Kyrilics. Okay, shit. So one of the ladies might have... Oh my God. Okay, same sword, different dream. Okay. So it was called Caliburn, and then more modern bastardizations of the name Caliburn became Excalibur. Okay, that's not inconceivable. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you. James Nicole says, you are my hero. James, pick better heroes. But thank you so much for being very kind. I do appreciate it, by the way. And Shrimp Nugget says, I used to play the hopscotch game, but I never played it to find out who I would marry in the future. Shrimp, don't tell me you played it. Tell me what it means. Tell me the secrets of the code. I need the secret, guys. You guys have got to let me into this high-tier Illuminati shit, okay? Duke Nitro says, yes, draw more Tatsumaki. I personally think YouTube should age-restrict people below the freshman year, which are middle school preteens. I still don't actually understand what age that is. Doesn't make sense to age-restrict high schoolers. Dude, I'm from England, so I'm so sorry, but I don't know those things. Which one's sixth form versus year 7? The crazy Louisiana Stormtuber. Oh my God, guys. Everybody who's in East Coast America, I hope you're all safe and well and happy. I understand that there's been some like hurricane stuff going on. So, like all the best to you guys and much love. Anyway, you continue to say, do you feel that pencil and colouring is harder than drawing on a tablet? Because you can always erase a portion of your art, but you can't do that with pencils. I find pencil colouring in terms of doing some work to lead to less horrible work. You can undo a lot of mistakes in Photoshop, but you make a lot more mistakes as well, like terrible saturations, all sorts of things. Whereas if you're using pencils or watercolor pencils is kind of where I've had a bit of a play with, you can kind of slowly build up your piece and you can kind of see it making sense. Whereas you can just do some outrageous stuff with digital that just can really destroy a piece, but equally really make it pop as well. I don't know if one's actually harder than the other. They both, I know it's such a weak answer, right? But they both have their different merits and their different feelings behind them. I think working with pencil probably feels a little bit nicer than working with digital. Digital's super awesome and necessary if you want to get into the business. But in terms of like texture, feedback and pleasure, IRL stuff still probably does it for me a little bit more. Yeet123 says, what's wrong with your canvas? Sorry, I haven't watched since before episode 100. What's wrong with my canvas? Oh, do you mean just like what are the colours in the background? I use a paper texture, if that's what you mean. Yeah, my canvas isn't like, going mouldy or anything. 300 dots per inch A3 sheets of paper tend to be how I do things on Photoshop, good sir. And Whisper King says, I come from a fairly conservative home, and I love drawing, but with all that comes from the constant taboo of not safe for work poses and drawings, what I want to ask you is, what is your take on non-safe for work poses? Do you think that the poses are good for practice, or do you think they are too pornographic for intermediate artists? I'm 19, by the way, and I'm not going to lie, I'm not innocent when it comes to drawing not safe for work, but it can sometimes be uncomfortable for me to draw the poses. Can't wait for your feedback. Love the channel, by the way. Whisper King, that's a very valid art question. It's been a while since we had one. Dude, thank you very much for saying, by the way. So bear in mind, my kind of return perspective is coming from a 34-year-old British person who's kind of, I've seen some shit, son. Oh, shit. Honestly, it loses its sexuality really quickly. So, like, if you're doing a lot of life model studies and stuff, sure, you're not really drawing... Oh my god, can you hear that? The ice cream truck! Oh, okay, fuck. No, I can't stop this recording. Oh, fuck, man. He's going to be gone in half... Okay. Sorry, guys, I just got sidetracked. Oh, God, I hope you could hear that. It sounds like I might have just gone crazy, but I swear to God, the ice cream van's just gone down my road, and I never fucking see that van. So, basically... Yeah, if you do a lot of life studies of models, to be fair, the poses aren't sexualized, but there's no sexual energy or tension in the air like that. It's a little bit weird when you first start, and then you do just get over it, I find. In terms of learning the figure and drawing a figure, yeah, you can get poses that are more suggestive than others, as in if your viewpoint's also in a suggestive angle with the poses. I'm assuming you're just talking about single figure studies, not actually like, couples and shit. What do I think about it? Well, I think, yeah, it's going to only increase your drawing skill if you can draw people with their legs spread as much as together. But I really think like the sexualization of it. And sure, if you're drawing like, a girl lying back spreading things, for your pleasure sort of thing, that's obviously one thing. But I think like a lot of it is kind of still going to be in your head. And you just got to let it go and just understand that you are studying the figure because you're trying to improve your skills as an artist. If it's making you uncomfortable, well, don't worry about it. Just draw stuff that does make you comfortable in that case. But, just try to push the envelope every now and then if you want to increase your work and your skills. There's plenty of stuff to study that isn't sexualized whatsoever to fill your time, if you know what I mean. Like, so it's not like you're going to run out of things to improve on. But yeah, personally for me, I draw really spicy stuff, so it's kind of no skin off my back. I've seen it all, and I've drawn most of it. So, yeah, I don't really have an issue with it. But I'm not sitting there, how to put it? I don't sit there and sort of think, oh yeah, oh, this is all really sexy, oh yeah, let's draw that boob, oh yeah, a little bit of shine. Because it's work. It feels like work to me. So I'm more like, oh, okay, let's get this boob in here, and I'm just like, right, does this curve look sexier than that curve? This curve's going to be a little bit better because it accentuates that. And then if I can just kind of make it look a bit plump by making some material dig into it, I'm kind of still taking it from the aspect of trying to design something. I'm not like sitting there like one hand on the tablet, one hand down my pants. It's not really how I operate as a human being. But dude, yeah, if it makes you feel uncomfortable, then I'd say it's not for you. Simple as that. I really am not bothered with that sort of thing. And maybe as you grow older, you won't be either. And then you can kind of, explore that side of stuff as well with your artwork. But seriously, I do like loads of spicy stuff because it gets people to like take an interest and come in here. And then I try to hit them with some actual real drawing knowledge because I just wanted people to have a go at drawing. Like, we're not a one-track pony round here. But yeah, you've got to find it for yourself, man. Everybody's got their own opinions and I don't mind. Progstay says, down with censorship! Fight fire with Eki! Or Etchy. Yes, I did indeed. And David Dilemma says, I can't draw in Photoshop because I don't have a color spectrum on the side. So I use Krita. Photoshop CS5 doesn't have a color spectrum? Really? Oh shit, dude. Yeah, a lot of people have asked me to review Krita, man, but I still haven't quite got around to it. Blackwing is 24 says, I'm an Aries, Lamau. I was laughing so bloody hard at your reaction. Oh yeah, guys. We're learning all about... So Aries are at the start of the calendar. That's what I've learned thanks to you guys a while ago. All hail Aries. I'm sure you guys are lovely. And Bearby Scott says, Mikey, I'm a Libra. Oh yeah. Wait, where my Scorpios at? Okay, we've got Aries and Libra all up in my chat and my business. Laura Guerrera says, lol, geez, small waifus have such a difficult time. Dude, don't they just? There is an Instagram model. She is an Eero model, to be fair. But she's got like a relatively petite frame. And sometime, I think at the start of the year, she actually got herself some boobs. Like, she didn't grow them, she bought them. And it's just still doing it. They're not like massive or anything, but they just give her a bit of curve. And one of her complaints is before she got the implants, because she's like an era model, she probably, I'm assuming, does loads of Patreon, loads of prints and photo sets and giveaways and stuff. And she had a hell of a time getting her work printed. Most printers rejected it because it looked like, as far as they're concerned, they weren't convinced that she was over 18. And I think she's in her early 20s. So yeah, it is a bit tough for the smaller frame ladies sometimes if they're trying to kind of go down that alley. But yeah, you know how it is. I understand, right? You'd rather play it safe and not have anybody think that you might be a pedo. It's obviously going to be the preferred choice for going too risky. Cuddy M says, "Hey Mikey." Hello there, Cuddy. "I've been on a journey these past 3 months of drawing. Oh my god, I'm imagining you on a mountaintop with a beard. But nothing but the thing I'm worst at, which are girls, and I think that I've gotten better thanks to your tutorials." Oh, dude, thanks for saying. "And today, whilst listening to this episode of DWM, is the first day that I'm drawing my male original character again, and I think my art style has gotten a lot cleaner than the anatomy. It's nice, and the style and the eyes are different, but better." Okay, dude, you're actually writing a massive fucking paragraph over here. Anyway, saying to do something uncomfortable because it will probably make you progress faster. I'm really happy with where I am right now. Thanks, Mikey. Cuddy M, you're welcome. Thank you very much for a very kind comment. Don't worry about the spiel. It was awesome, even if it was a little bit long. No, dude, thank you for saying. Yeah, guys, that is it. It is those uncomfortable things, and I'm not talking about drawing lewd stuff now, like from that earlier comment, but it is forcing yourself to experiment and mess around with stuff that you don't usually do, or making yourself practice stuff you're a bit more uncomfortable or janky with in your artwork. Those moments of discomfort are the bits where you make your kind of, often, not always, but often your kind of biggest leaps of progress, because it forces you to change up your style and your method, and then you get more comfortable with it, and you plateau for a bit, and you draw only that for a bit, and then you have to find the next thing that needs to be shaken up. Keep shaking it up with your art. Caitlin Vallon says, "YouTube, age restricts a video. Mikey, try me, bitch." No, don't do it. I won't hesitate, bitch. What's that Vine? I can't remember those back in the day. Draw Shinobu Oshino next. Matthew Peter. I don't know who that is. I'm going to add her to the list. Actually, let's have a quick look on Google. God, I'm so not used to having so many screens where I can just casually turn my head from one monitor to another. Oh my god, Matthew Peter, I was just about to search your name. Let me try that again. Just copy Shinobu Oshino into the Google. Oh, Cheeky Blonde. From Bakemonogatari. Ah, dude, excellent. I'll leave that tab open. Thank you, dude. Negative Half says, "I'm glad to see you back." Oh, thank you, Negative. "And all because of this video. We need a maid dressing tutorial, man." Maid dressing? Yeah, maid costume tutorial. Yeah, how to draw maids. I'm down for that. We're going to come back to that in the future. Let me just add this to my list. How to draw maids. Nice one. Oh my god, guys! Really random side thing. I haven't watched that last Star Wars trailer that's out, but I have seen a video about she's got a double-ended lightsaber. Careful. Except it's a folding one, so it's completely the worst design in the world. Is that real? But yeah, guys, I need to get Film Cram back going. Light the furnace, light the fire. And warn the riders of Rohan that Gondor's under attack. No, wait, light the fire under Film Cram and start cramming videos again. And I think what we're going to do, because I'm still supposed to do the beginning of the MCU. Yeah, that never happened. But I think what I want to do is cram all the Star Wars films up in line for the final Star Wars film this Christmas. They'll never let it die, I'm sure. And Gus Joanmaker says, "Who is that sharp-tongued lost child?" Gus, how are you, good sir? Welcome on in. Let me just hit this. Lost, call me found. Talon VA says, "Your mum upside down is wow." Oh my god. Sorry. Yeah, sorry indeed. "Greetings, this is Contemplate." Oh, it's Contemplate Tech. How you doing, man? Yeah, I'm with you. I've never played World of Warcraft, but I watched your last video when I saw it was re-uploaded. Just for you, sir. Thank you so much for that view. Doesn't matter. They age restricted it again anyway. Hope all is well. Yeah, I can't complain. Good sir. Oh, and that Shaolin guy also said that he didn't like anime. Cool dude, though. I also liked that quote from him. 1 year Shaolin versus 8 years other. Yeah, dude. Indeed. He's not an anime fan. He's definitely a video game fan. Ever since I subscribed to him, his videos are popping up like mad in my feed. And the World of Various says, so, to unveil the mystery, if I recall properly, Caliburn was the sword in the stone, and Excalibur was the sword given by the Lady of the Lake. The World of Various, that does not... Okay. So you're saying that they're two separate iterations compared to the last explanation, which is that they're the same sword over two different stories, over two different times. Two ladies in the lake. There's two ladies in the lake. Was Lady in the Water a film, or am I having a weird memory? Was that M. Night Shyamalan? Oh my god. Okay, don't worry about me. Marsha Mallows says, do you think you could draw my favourite masochist waifu, Ryona from Senran Kagura? Well, Marsha, let's copy your suggestion for later investigation. And Van Dole says, is YouTube now our mind police? Yeah, essentially, they tried to change your thinking through the use of... Oh my god, it is 1984. What's with freedom of art? You can't be an artist if you censor yourself, goddammit. So I think... How to put this? I absolutely... So my attitude to art is similar to my attitude towards comedy. I personally don't like every single topic in the world probably being used for comedic purposes, but I wholeheartedly believe that absolutely nothing is off the table for a comic. Wait, comedian, there we go. So obviously you get like, you know, really risky stuff like jokes about rape and stuff. I absolutely believe those jokes can be shit, tasteless, inappropriate, crap, badly delivered, all that sort of stuff. But I also believe you should never really be able to say, you should simply never talk about that in comedy. Because the whole point of comedy is, you know, it helps address stuff that's a little bit more uncomfortable, shines a different light on it, gets like you speaking and all that stuff, or at least good comedy can do. Anyway, that's my long way of saying, I don't really feel like anything should be off limits in art. You should be able to draw whatever you want. Yeah, the problem is that can lead to making depictions of children in sexual acts. Well, we're really going deep on the whole lolly thing today. Which in some countries will actually put you in prison. So I totally get that. And I totally get that, like, if you tell somebody they can draw anything, they're going to draw some really fucking disgusting, untasteful stuff, which I personally wouldn't like as well. But I think the ability to be able to draw anything, you know, I think taking that away is a bit fucked up. Because, like, where do you draw the line? Sure, you can say, and, you know, I might well agree, sure, you shouldn't be depicting children in a sexual nature. Okay, that's absolutely fine. But that's different from actually trying to sexualize children in real life. Do you know what I mean? It's a completely separate thing. But equally, if you say that that's a bad thing, and, you know, we all agree to that, well, where do you draw the line? Like, not just children, but young-looking people? What if it's just a character of a child that doesn't exist, or a character from an anime that's just a bit young? You know, where do you decide that that's also not okay? And you're going to reach this point where you've got, like, a lot of the national consensus average of people and having to kind of conform to their opinions, and then you kill off your own culture and all that sort of stuff. Anyway, you know, it's a very big topic, and my opinion that I just gave might not be my full 100% thought through opinions. God, don't quote me on any of that shit. Nihok Art says, oh shit. Yes, Nihok, indeed. Wait, what were we talking about? And Just Random says, Mikey should draw a Kane from Danganronpa 2. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we've got Bakemonogatari and Danganronpa. Let me just open another tab. Just Random, thank you very much. Hope this isn't a spoiler for the game. Oh, cool. She looks like a real tough fighting schoolgirl type of character. Nice. Thank you very much. Nolca-Cola says, the good idea to reduce lag is to record on a second hard disk. Maybe you have a good idea to make 2 or more drives. Oh, dude, no, I've only got 1 C drive in my computer. Thank you very much for trying to help, but that's just, that's out the window already. A secondary disk would be smarter. I think you are probably correct, dude. Zaki Shimo says, I'd smack her in the face. It'll make you happy. Wait, what? You'd smack Tatsumaki? She's a bit of a bitch. Oh my god, what's going on in One Punch Man at the moment, guys? Because I read a little bit ahead in One, the original version. Sorry, the original version by One. And I've seen, like, the next stage of Tatsumaki's big fight. Oh my god, I wonder where the manga is compared to that, the current one. I'm going to have to come back to that. No spoilers, guys. George Ketcher says, I dare imagine the amount of time it takes to colour an entire episode. Oh my god, dude. What were we... what were we talking about? An episode of what? Oh, an episode in general. Oh, of like cell-driven manga. Yeah. Cell-driven anime. Yeah. Dude, it's hard work. Absolutely. William Nash says, "Hey Mikey." Hello there, William. "I just wanted to say great job like always." Thank you, man. Thank you. Art's Germ got me back into art. He's amazing. You got me back into picking up a pencil. Yes, my job is complete in life. And Jono Dry is a style that I wish to one day be close to going. Go big or go home. Yes. Yes, William Nash, indeed. I enjoy listening to your ramblings in the background. Well, good sir. Whatever little things I can do, I only hope I can help. And Glitchy Glitch says... Oh, fuck. Not my proudest fap, but one of my best ones. No! No, Glitchy! Not after everything we've just been saying. Trevor Richmond says, I understand why they age-restricted the last Tatsumaki. It was pretty lewd. Yeah, I know it was. We talked about that, yeah. I understand why YouTube is the way YouTube is. I still hate YouTube for it, though. I can understand something and hate it. Is it Aizen Sosuke? Aizen Sosuke. From Bleach. What was the volume where it was End of Hypnosis? You know, the big reveal. And he says something like, admiration is the emotion furthest from comprehension. Well, I comprehend YouTube and I do not admire YouTube. I just, I like YouTube because A, I watch a lot of YouTube videos all the time. I'm an addict. And B, it's linked me up with you guys. It's a great way to have an audience and talk to people and like connect and stuff. So it is definitely... better than it is worse. But when it is worse, it's fucking awful. Anyway, Partisan says, draw Jaina Proudmoore. Jaina! Partisan, we're drawing her right now. Draw Jaina Proudmoore from World of Warcraft. She's pretty sexy. Yeah, dude, drawing her now, and I'm going to get cracking after I've rendered this video and hopefully do an anime version of her as well. Hopefully in time for the weekend if we work really hard. Even though I've just kind of admitted to you guys I'm going to probably play Zelda Breath of the Wild later. And Olympia Aloeo says, your accent is completely disproportionate with what you draw. New on your channel, love your drawings. Hey, Oliampo, thank you very much for saying, and I've just ruined your name, I'm so sorry. Yeah, well, this is a thing. So this is my personal, like dilemma. Because you can draw spicy, lewd fan art and still believe in common good values. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't make you a bad person. And you can draw it without also coming off as a total constant 24-hour perv. I'm not sure if I'm actually achieving that second criteria there. But you can draw spicy, sexy fan art without having to walk around all day, like trying to dry hump the furniture, sexualizing everything as well. And it's just like, you have to convince people of that a little bit. I promise, I'm not like a terrible human being, but I'm just not scared of shying away from spicy artwork either. It's just my vibe. But thank you very much for your kind comment. No, I really do appreciate that. That's another reason we have to do the Draw with Mikey episodes, because if you only saw my weekend stuff, you might think that I'm an absolute dickhead. And I am a bit of a dickhead, but just like, hopefully not in this kind of disgusting pervert way that some people might think. Oh my God. By the way, guys, if you're about to lean forward and say something really nice and kind to me in the comment section, don't worry, you don't have to. I wasn't fishing for compliments then or any shit like that. You're absolutely fine. You're absolutely fine, guys. Because you guys are so nice to me already sometimes in these comments. It's absolutely awesome of you. Anyway, so don't worry. I'm not having self-doubt issues or anything like that. I'm pretty happy with what I'm up to. Cannon Briggs says, hey, Mikey. Hello there, Cannon. I wanted to double check the Excalibur thing. Yeah, me too, mate. And I found out since the Arthurian mythos is written by many people with no continuity, Excalibur is both the sword in the stone and the one held by the Lady of the Lake. Love the video, by the way. Cannon Briggs, you have reconfirmed some earlier comments we've been reading through. Thank you very much. When it was the sword in the stone, it was called Caliburn. That's stage 1 swording there. It was pulled out, waved around by Arthur, thrown into a lake where it was grabbed by the lady. She had like a side bitch going on in the lake. And then maybe the first lady got her head cut off and said she was going to kill Arthur. And then don't ask me what the second lady in the lake was doing. It's still a little bit murky waters, still a little bit convoluted, but we are learning together, guys. Sword in a stone, Caliburn, lady in a lake, Excalibur, same sword, different deal. Guys, don't ever tell people you come here and learn nothing, okay? This is fucking ancient British mythology right now. This is the good stuff. You Americans, what have you got? Your Declaration of Independence. Yeah, we got a fucking confusing sword, so one up Uno. What a duck a fuck. Oh my God, your name says, hi, this is my first video. Hello there. I love your casual style of video and nice art to boot. Thank you very much. Casual is the key. I'm kind of wondering, how do you draw my waifu, the one and only Flame of Rome, the Burning Rose, aka Nero Claudius Caesar Augustus Germanicus, or Nero Claudius for sure. What? What? I've never heard of this character. Never heard of... Let me Google this. Is this an anime character? Or is this just an actual Roman ruler? Is my Google search result just going to come with... Wait. Yeah, Nero Claudius Caesar Augustus Germanicus. That is just the full name of Caesar. No, sorry, I've got that wrong. Let me try that again. That's the full name of Emperor Nero. Nero. Oh my god, Nero is Caesar. Oh my god, I'm learning too much. Caliburn is Excalibur. Nero is Caesar. Oh my god, Finkel is Einhorn. Einhorn is Finkel. Holy shit. Wow, okay, sexy Emperor Nero. Holy shit. That's your number one waifu? What's the duck of fuck? You have blown my mind. I have never considered anime-styled historical figures gender bent into waifus before. But now, like, my brain is on fire. Holy shit. Mikatus Gaming says, hi, Mikey. Hello, Mikatus. Could you make some Alice Angel fan art? Well, God. Guys, so you probably noticed I'm always a little bit behind at the times. I have been loving Kimetsu no Yaiba. Thank you for suggesting that. Do tell me about your best favourite RPG games. I've played quite a few, but I always want to touch bases, make sure I'm not missing anything. But I do mostly rely on you guys to tell me what's good and what I should be drawing next. And all the time, you're coming up with these fantastic suggestions, and I've never heard of any of them. Okay, let's keep scrolling. Let's keep the pace on. It's Deke, how you doing, man? Says, Mikey is living the thug life. Mate, if I had some shades to hand, I would put them on right now. Oh my god, guys, I didn't say. So I've got like a hot plate for your mug. It's like a mug warmer. And I got it off Amazon. And this particular one has little buttons on it so you can change the temperature. And I swear to God, I don't know if... So do you know how when you purchase something on Amazon and it's just like people who bought this often bought, this as well. So people who bought this mug warmer often bought Amazon Basics set of mugs. However, this particular mug warmer, on it says people who bought this item also commonly buy 5 litres of alcohol. 5 litres. And I don't mean in like a drinking way. I mean in like a industrial chemical kind of way. So I've got this lovely mug warmer on my desk that barely warms my mug. And I'm constantly thinking to myself, what kind of fucked up drug preparations is this also really commonly been used for by people who order it off Amazon? Sorry, that's a really quick side story. Why was I saying that? Oh yeah, I was just talking about what I didn't have near to hand, i.e. shades, but what I do have near to hand is a little plate for my mug to sit on these days, even if my mug's a bit big for it. A random avocado says, curiosity got the best of me. Random avocado, thank you very much for that click, and welcome along to another episode of Draw With Mikey. And Corinne Lucas says, the Lady of the Lake gave... Oh my god. Guys, we are so deep down this rabbit hole. The Lady of the Lake gave Merlin Excalibur to put in the stone to find the true king. Whoa! It was lake, stone, and back to lake. Guys, I told you I was going to wake up by reading through your comments. Fuck. The Lady of the Lake gave Merlin The Lady of the Lake gave Merlin Excalibur, or gave Excalibur to Merlin, to put into the stone to find the one true king. Then, once Arthur died, Merlin returned it to the Lady of the Lake. And by the way, you're amazing. Oh my, now you're just being really kind. Oh, thank you. Your art always inspires me. After quite a few years' absence, I've been a busy single mum. Hey, Corinne. Maximum respect to single mums. My mom worked so fucking hard to fucking stop me being an absolute fucking waste of space. I am drawing again. Excellent. And I've plunged into the world of colouring my work on an iPad. Yes, get on it. Still a bit rough. Hey, mate, who isn't? I can see improvement with your help, but there's no way I'll get to your standard. Dude, give it time. I'm floored by your ability to just sketch out perfect characters. It takes me hours. Oh, that's so kind of you to say, but it's practice. If you go back far enough in my videos, you'll realise that I've had to do a lot of evolving with my style as well. But don't worry, we're all there on that journey, and I'm just somewhere else on that journey. But we all kind of follow this sort of path, finding our own style and getting better and quicker. So keep at it. Thank you very much for all those kind words. More importantly, Excalibur came out of the lake, so that's Lady of the Lake number 1. Goes into the stone. Arthur pulls it out the stone. Arthur does his Arthing. And then he dies. And then Merlin, who's outlived Arthur suspiciously, I reckon Merlin's behind everything, throws it back in the lake, and Lady in the Lake number 2 catches it. Back to lake. Wow. We need to start reading some history books around here. Guys, history book live stream. Come join me. Creeper says, no, let's not do that. Says no words, just no words. Okay, Creeper. I'm going to hopefully take that in a positive light. And the friend of many squirrels says, I really want to see Zodiac waifus. Yeah, dude, thank you very much. We will have a play with that further down the line. Although October, we need to start doing, and I shudder to say this, we need to start maybe doing some Monster Girl fan arts. Not necessarily Monster Musume, or Monster Musume is not out of the question. But, it's time to get really creepy, right? And do some, monstrous waifus. The reason why I always avoid that, and why no matter how many times people have told me to look up Monster Musume, I don't, is because I know that there's a spider girl in there, and I don't like spiders, and the idea of a spider girl is disgusting. And you're all disgusting, and you all deserve to burn. So basically, it's time to man up. Let's look at monstrous ladies. Can we still make them a little bit sexy? But that's a challenge for another month. We'll see how we go there. GoGoFan240 says, I'd like to see a collaboration video of you and Ginger Ninja Awoo. Your art styles really compliment. I don't know who that is. And that's not me being like, oh, I've never heard of him. Because, dude, thank you for the suggestion. I'm going to open a new tab. YouTube. Search. Oh, wow. Hey, their style looks really nice and really lush. Well, let's give them a click. Hello, howdy there. I'm Ria, short for Regan, pronounced like Ray. Excellent. Oh, they're an animator. Mate, animators work so hard to get their stuff out. That's fantastic. I have just clicked subscribe. Thank you very much for that suggestion. Oh my god, guys. Obviously, I always have like a themed question, i.e. tell me about RPGs, because it's World of Warcraft time. But yeah, if you know something good or know about artists that I might not have heard of, always please share with me. I'll bloody love you for it. How are we doing for time? Oh, we are coming towards the end. Let's speed through another couple comments really quickly. X-Ties says, World of Warcraft has a plethora of waifus to choose from, including Alexstrasza, Sylvanas, Jaina, and the list is almost endless. Heck, even... So basically, I don't know why it is. It's not just Jaina Vagina. But, do you guys remember Robert Dreyfuss from George? Does anybody remember Robert Dreyfuss? For some reason... So, there's a number of, they're not quite ticks, but they're almost ticks. Whenever somebody says brother to me, I immediately think of Hulk Hogan, or as he's commonly known, Cunt Hogan, because he's a terrible human being. So I'm always just like, brother, and then I'm just going down a Hogan alley. And whenever I hear Richard Dreyfuss, I'm just like, I can't help myself. I'm just like, Richard Dreyfuss! What's wrong with me? Anyway, so whenever I keep saying Jaina, in my head also see a picture of Richard Dreyfuss, which is going to make some awfully confusing wet dream situation where let's not go into it. Anyway, dude, no, thank you very much. I've not heard of Alexstrasza yet. I have copied that. I'm pasting it as we speak. Thank you very much, friend. Petite MILF says, Arse Shaker. Yes, she kind of is, good sir. And Esteban Francina says, at the end, when the finished image is being displayed, it's exactly when the video links pop up, covering most of the image. Why? If it's on purpose when not subscribing, it's a mistake, then fix it. Oh, I see, Esteban. So, yeah, basically, obviously you watch me just doing whatever I'm working on art-wise, and then there's a 20-second outro bit with some music sung by the fantastic Raquel Lilly, links in the description. She's a superstar. And basically it's me scrolling the image, but it's just like a holding page just to show the links if you ever want to click on them. But you need more view. Well, I guess really you just have to freeze frame the final image of the thing that we're working on. Or sub to me on Twitch, or follow me on Patreon, and you can download copies of the artwork for free. There we go, there's a hard sell. Amare310 says, Yo, Mikey, how are you doing? Amare, yeah, I can't complain. I was a little bit sleepy, and I was moaning about yawning and having a nap at the start of the stream. We're nearly an hour later, and I'm wide awake, and I'm feeling good, man. How the devil are you? Any plans on making a manga? Dude, the life of a mangaka is miserable. Honestly, just research what their life is. However, making a manga for myself and in my own time, and not in terms of the industry, yeah, I'm certainly tempted. I am mulling over some story stuff in the back of my head, but it's going to be a real slow burn. It'll be a long time before I actually start doing that, and I'll probably try to do some, doujins in the meantime and get used to different methods of drawing and different screens and tones, because drawing a character is nothing like conveying a very, similar, but conveying a very good story through panels. It's a completely different way of thinking. So there's a lot to do, but thank you very much for asking. It's always in the back of my mind. So quick, let me just say hello, Cosmic Curry, LOE, It's Fritz 1234. I'm just looking at names randomly as I'm scrolling down. I've barely scratched the surface with your delicious comments, guys. Thank you so much for joining me in this episode. And of course, if you'd said something that I have not read out, don't be shy. Copy and paste it into today's episode, and with any luck, I will be reading it next time around. Thank you so much, guys, for joining me in our casual series. It really does mean to the world to me, especially now that we're kind of back and we're producing content and making videos again. And of course, you've probably seen on screen those delicious patrons on Patreon. An extra big shout out to Akumu Arts, Joshua H, 1010, Homongchi L, Homongchi's back, Captain T, Anthony C, Ryder2KX, Michael P, Carlos R, Fabio, Jamie, Melissa, Zahaki, and Brendan J. You guys are absolute champions on Patreon. Thank you for the support. We are catching up as ever. I just need to actually take everything that I've been working on recently and turn it into your rewards packs now. So let's get cracking straight after I do Jaina. Have yourselves a bloody lovely week, guys. And take care.
Mikey, mega, oh baby, give me one more chance to show you that I love you. Won't you please let me back in your heart?